Welcome back. We begin our show today talking about the convenience of modern telecommunications when it comes to operating a small business. We have Jackson Stephen joining us from SX Cloud Services. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks a lot for having me.
Yes,
again.
and we also have Lance Wilson joining us from Vancouver. He is Microsoft Online Services engineer, and this is sort of driving the point home about the modern convenience, Jackson. Maybe you can explain while we're talking to Lance today via the laptop.
So he was supposed to come here today, but unfortunately Lance had to went through a motorcycle accident on Agassiz Bridge near Chilliwack. So he was such a soldier that he's like, put me on, and we were like, you know what, we're a technology company, we can figure out a way. So we have a Surface Pro tablet here from Microsoft, which is pretty much a laptop, really powerful, has an i7 processor. And this is what we want to push out, to some of the local businesses. A lot of project managers, people working in the forestry industry, firefighting industry, can go around with this and still communicate to the headquarters, to their offices, and report back. There's a bunch of features that can be used through Sky for Business. One of them is sharing documents, co-authoring documents, and showing presentations live wherever they're out in the field. What they need is basic mobile or internet connectivity. That's pretty much it. So Lance, you want to talk a bit about your accident, like what really happened there?
Yeah, Lance, we're sorry to hear that you were in a motorcycle accident. What exactly happened? Can we see your wrists, for example?
I didn't want to show, but they actually did a pretty good job.
Okay.
So I've got 2 pins in both arms, but do you know what, Susan? At the end of the day, any motorcycle accident you can walk away from is a good one, let me tell you.
Yeah, yeah. We're sorry about that. You broke your wrists, right?
I did. I broke both my wrists going over the handlebars, but I'll tell you, the doctor that did the work the next day in surgery did such a great job that, here I am less than 2 weeks later, and I've got a lot of motion and everything in my hands. So again, instead of, I can't travel that much, but so that leads me into the mobile technology basis. Jackson and I work together on a daily basis, and we also work with other teams around the province and stuff like that. So for me to get to being where I am, I've been full-time at work since Monday, and catching up with everything. So this is kind of how I do business nowadays. And it's not only doing business within British Columbia, but I'm doing business with teams overseas and such like that too. So, little glitches along the way, such as motorcycle accidents, doesn't really stop business nowadays.
Absolutely not.
And this is what we want to show with SX Cloud up in Kamloops, is able to show the small businesses and medium-sized businesses within Kamloops to be able to set up this productivity. So no matter where these guys are, whether they're in the field or if in town, stuff like that, you can still you can still continue on your work without having to actually be there.
Absolutely, and that is very integral to today's business world, isn't it, Jackson?
Absolutely. And so moving forward, Lance, do you want to pull up a document and show what are the additional capabilities that that can be done through teleconferencing and through a device like this?
Yeah, what I'm going to do is you can share documents, you can do a whole bunch of things, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to share my screen. So it's just loading up here on the internet. Jackson, can you see the screen now?
Oh yes, we can see the screen.
Okay, so on here now is I can do, in here, I'm not very good with numbers, but I can throw a couple numbers in there, and I can throw some more numbers in there. And with you guys in Kamloops, I can actually go up here and I can give Jackson control, just like that. And go ahead, Jackson, go ahead, take it away.
So, Jackson, you're actually inputting information from this end.
Absolutely.
And you guys can share that and sort of go back and forth with it. So it's like virtually everybody's in the same room, but you're not. I love it.
And this doesn't work. The reason why we're showing the Surface Pro 4 is because with mobile devices from Microsoft, of course, with Office 365 and stuff, it's a seamless integration with some of the new software that's out there. But you know what, Susan, what we're showing here with an Excel document, and I also have a Word document I can show you, we could be doing, let me just, it's not easy to do this nowadays, but I could be doing that on the cell phone, or I could be doing it on a tablet. So it's not like it's not, you don't have to worry about being on Windows. You can be on an Android or an iPhone too at the same way. So this really keeps you in touch with people, and especially in your area, if you have to work with somebody in Williams Lake or on the other side in Revelstoke, this keeps business flowing without you having to be in the same room.
That's awesome. We're already out of time. Can you stand it?
Okay.
You know what, Lance? I want to tell you this, though. Take care of those wrists and maybe don't be on the motorcycle for a while, okay? We're a little concerned. We want you back here in person. This has been great, but we miss you.
But you know what? Let me tell you where I'm going to be next is my next show. I'm actually going to be in the South Pacific. It'll be in the middle of the night, and I'm going to be live with you guys online too at the same time for the next show. So that'll be more exciting.
Wow, all right. We're getting really techie now. Anyways, take care. Glad you're in one piece still, Lance, and we'll see you next month then.
Thank you.
Okay. And Jackson, thank you very much for driving this home. I mean, it's just such a great opportunity to prove that, you know, the unexpected can happen. It doesn't mean that the business world has to suffer for it. If you have things that you have to do, places you have to be, electronically speaking, you can still make it happen.
Absolutely, and if there's any businesses out there who want this set up right away, please feel free to contact us at any time. The number is on the screen, the email is on the screen. And thanks a lot for having me again, Susan.
You're very
Always a
welcome.
pleasure.
It's always a pleasure. Happy Friday to you.
Thank you.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.